Okay, welcome back. Let's grab our sun and we're going to get it into co-spaces. So first thing you're going to want to do is just ensure that your sun is not grouped. So I'm going to ungroup it right there. I'm going to click on the centerpiece and just drag it out, and then I'm going to click delete to get rid of that. Okay, next thing I want to do is I want to center this perfectly in the middle of my work plane, just so the origin is easy to work with in co-spaces. So I'm going to just grab this little box up here, and I'm just going to rotate it this way, and I'm going to click on top. I'm just going to put a bounding box just by clicking on my trackpad around my piece here. I'm going to click on this little double arrow, and I'm going to type in 90 just to rotate it the way I want it. Okay, once I've done that, I am just going to zoom in a tiny bit, and I am going to click on orthographic view right here, which flattens everything out to a 2D view. Now I want to place this exactly in the center, and the center is going to be 10 up and 10 in. So let's just grab my piece here. So I'm going to count 10 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be this piece right here. And there you go. You can see this line right here is perfectly in the center. Pretty close to perfect. Okay, the next thing we want to do now is we want to lower this down in. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this whole thing, slide it this way, and we're just going to click on front, and I'm just going to shift my perspective a little bit up. And then I'm going to grab this little tiny arrow. You can see this little tiny arrow at the top, and I'm going to slide this right so the lines on the edge are sitting, and I'll zoom in a little bit to show you what I'm doing here. You want these lines on the edge here and this point here sitting perfectly along this line. So let me just grab that little black arrow again on the top and just slide that down a tiny bit. That's pretty good. Okay, it might not be totally perfect, but it's pretty close. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to make sure we highlight the entire piece. We're going to click on export, and we're going to export it as an STL. Do not export it as an OBJ because the Z-axis is actually in a different location. So export it as an STL. You can see it is coming in as copy of robot lot 3. I think it goes to my desktop. I think my desktop might be pretty messy right now. It is, but there it is right there. So I'm going to click on co-spaces. I'm going to grab it right here. I'm just going to slide it in and release. And hopefully that is brought in my object. Just going to close this blocks up. And I'm just going to move my object over to exactly where I want it. And I'm going to slide it up a bit. This is a bit tricky trying to get this right. And I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger and slide it down. Let's see what that looks like. Could be a little bit. Could be a little bit bigger, I think. And a little bit lower. And a little bit bigger again. Okay, let's see. That looks not bad. This part's always a bit tricky trying to get this right. Yeah. Good enough for now. Move that over a tiny bit. Okay, so once we've got our piece in kind of the right location, we're going to actually code it to turn. So what we're going to do is, if you remember, you'll need to locate the run separately block. You'll also need to locate the forever block. I'll let you find those again. And then we're going to click on transform. We're going to go right down to transitions. And we are going to put in the turn block right here. And actually, I've forgotten, two finger click on these things here, and we're going to have to name them and bring them into Blockly. So I'm going to call these the rays, and we're going to put them in Blockly. And I think I'm also going to color them. I'm going to do a custom color, nice bright yellow, like that. Okay. So we're going to turn the rays. Where are they? The rays. We're going to turn them around the y-axis, and we're going to turn the z-axis to 0, and we're going to rotate them around 360, and let's try 4 seconds. Okay, let's see how this looks. Wow, pretty cool. Okay, this is pretty much done. The only other piece that we don't have is this writing up here. And if I just click quickly back into Tinkercad, if you scroll down, sorry, if you click on this arrow here and you go into Shape Generator and click All, that I believe is located, I can't remember exactly where it was. There's a text generator. Hopefully I can find it quickly here for you. There's one type of text there, but it is a different type of text than that. It's kind of a rounded text. Nope, I wonder if it's actually back on 2. It might be. There it is, sorry, it was 2. It's called text ring. All I did was bring this in and put solar system and then wrap it around. So I can just type in solar system here. Oops, solar system. And then all I did was, oh, it's not picking it up for some reason. Oh, there it is. You can change the text gap in that to be as thick or as small or as thick as you like. And then I just exported that out and brought it into CoSpaces. Okay, hopefully this tutorial has been useful for you. Once you've got this all done, you can then put it onto your merge cube. And yeah, we'll just leave a link for that below. Okay, thanks for watching.